Today's adventure takes us to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and to Lindenwood Cemetery. This cemetery is kind of the who's who of Fort Wayne area, of Indiana in general. It has 67,000 graves, goes back to the very early 1800s, has mausoleums, has monuments. This cemetery has everything. Rolling hills, it is just beautifully stunning. So come join me as we take a walk through Lindenwood Cemetery. I drove through the cemetery a little bit before parking, trying to find a good place to park, and it's just massive. Just a massive cemetery on hills. It's just really quite unbelievable, and the age of this cemetery is unbelievable. This is the oldest cemetery I've ever been in. Here, Lewis here, died 1874. So I'm just going to have to do a walkthrough of this. There's so many tombstones, so much to look at. A lot of Civil War soldiers in this section here. Just so much to look at. Looks like we have a child here. William looks to be the name. Wow. I wonder what this is. A monument center, Alexander Satterwhite. Forever in our hearts. Just a concrete base right now. And we have some old ones. Sarah. Just a massive cemetery. So what I'm really worried about is I parked and I'm going to walk around the cemetery is losing my car. I'm seriously worried about losing my car because it's like a maze in here. Here's the Snyder Mausoleum. Harry Snyder, 1929, and Matilda, 1926. Beautiful mausoleum. Looks like we have 2 years old. 1865 and 1872 on that one. 10 years old. Got Benjamin, son of B.C. and M.A. Springer. Looks like 1849. Benjamin. I noticed this little plot for a baby. Cannot read the name. Looks like daughter of. And then you see died, and you see aged. It doesn't even look like it's been filled in, but it is definitely a young child, as you can see the curbing there. This is just beautiful. McMillan is the name. Beautiful mausoleum. See if you can see in there. Glass is very dirty. Agnes McMillan, Dale McMillan, both died in 1971. So this isn't a real old mausoleum, but I don't know how many people are in there, but quite a few, I'm sure. Next to that, looks like a signature up here. Edgar is the name. Do not know the last name. Beautiful mausoleum. And we have the Maxwell Mausoleum here. Another beautiful mausoleum. See the name there above the door. Just great. Great stuff. And you can see as we get closer in the back there is a beautiful stained glass window. It says, "I am the resurrection and the life." And there are some ashes just below that window. Let's go around back here so we can get a better view of that window. Look at that. You can't really see it. It's not as nice on this side because it's covered by a screen, probably to prevent vandals from throwing rocks through it. This is an interesting cluster of stones. Looks like the Mayer family, M-A-I-E-R, John Mayer, 1819, and then another John Mayer, probably his son, Amelia, wife of Willis Mayer. Got Frank Mayer, Willis Mayer back there. Just a semicircular plot of Mayer tombstones. And then you have these being propped up by wood. But there's nothing on those. It's been wiped clean. See P.H. Taylor on that, and that's all I can read on that. I mean, there's so many choices. Got a mausoleum up there on a hill. John Bass is the name on that one. Okay, as we approach the John H. Bass Mausoleum. So John Bass, he was the founder of the old Bass Foundry and Machine Works, and he was dean of Fort Wayne's Pioneer Manufacturers. His country home, Brookside, was one of northern Indiana's most attractive suburban estates. The Bass Mansion was surrounded by 300 wooded acres on artificial lakes and is now the home of St. Francis College. Bass was also a leader in the financial and industrial life of Fort Wayne, and for many years he was president of the former First National Bank. And here we see Leslie Paul Moats, died in 2001. And there's a Joseph Leslie Moats, 1966. Don't know if it's any relation, but what a beautiful, beautiful mausoleum. Look at this structure. Just wonderful. I'm guessing, although I'm not sure, a mausoleum underneath that building. I don't see names, however, so I could be wrong. Most likely am. I'm wrong quite a bit. I'm not afraid to admit it. Got another doorway here. That is just great. So I'm guessing this is a little bit of a chapel. So there is an air conditioning unit. That is wonderful. Look at that. Just beautiful. Beck is the name on this one, F.J. Beck. Died 1876, 48 years old. What a magnificent monument. That is great. Large, guessing the Large family. The hills in here, I mean, it's just all rolling hills. It's really, really nice. But the problem is you can't see past the next hill, which makes it a little difficult to figure out where you're at. What a beautiful monument. Olds is the name. OLDS, and then you can see the Large family. There's many markers with the name of Olds. Some are old, others are not. But a Large family, I mean, it's just, let me see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Counted 18 family members here for the Olds family. Tremendous marker for them. Got another large obelisk here with stones surrounding it. The name is Vordermark. You can see stones surrounding that one. And again, a large number. There's got to be in excess of 20 stones surrounding that monument. Very nice. I love this one. Statue of a woman praying, looking up to the heavens. Robert Todd's the name. Died 1873, and his wife Mary Todd died 1895. Look at the beautiful flowers coming up here. Purple in color. Really adds to the character of the cemetery. Wood family. This is incredible. We have Cynthia here. I believe Cynthia to be a child since this is so much smaller. Oh, here we go. Only child of George and Elizabeth Wood. How sad is that? And here's George right here, born in New York in September 14th, 1808. And here's her daughter. Died July 2nd, 1844, aged 10 years. What a shame. What a shame. There's George and Cynthia at eternal rest next to each other. George died in Fort Wayne, November 1871. Look at their monument here. Just stunning. Absolutely beautiful. There's the back side of it. I don't know where his wife is. You'd think maybe his wife would been there too, but I don't see anything for his wife. There's a metal one over here. I think somebody called it Zinkies. Oh, before I get there, distracted, sidetracked. Here's an infant one, and I want it. The thing that really gets me about this one is, you see, look at this. We have an angel there lifting the baby up off the bed. Anna's the name. Wow, died 1869. And what a great marker for little Anna. That is fabulous. All right, as I walk here, getting closer to the metal one, you see it there in the background. But in the foreground, look at that. Jeffries is the name on this one. That is beautiful. Very, very difficult to read. But a beautiful monument to Jeffries. All right, let's go look at this one. The bronze one. More not for us. We are safe at home. I like that. That brings it home, if you will. Nellie Mae, 1868, died 1873. Only a few weeks before her, fifth birthday? And Bessie Lee, born 1869, died 1870. Children of Annie H. and F.L. Racine. Here's Annie, born 1846, died 1872. It says, I still live. And then we have a cross with a statue there, a relief. I don't know where F.L. Racine is buried. Oh, here we are. Here he is right here. Frederick L. Racine, and then Dora, 1853 to 1927, Dora Racine. I'm not sure if Dora was maybe his wife or second wife, or not sure who Dora was. So if any of you want to investigate that, let us know who Dora was. Swister Root family. Just one monument after another. Bredenstein, I believe that's what it is. That's how you pronounce it. This is one of those cemeteries where I'm not sure where to end. It just keeps going. Very old markers. Got an infant son here. We've got Josiah, parent here, 1863. Paul Bear, 103rd Aero Squadron. Lafayette Flying Corps, as it says up there. You can see that. Born 1894. Died in China, Shanghai, China, in 1930. Wow. Thomas, the name, Thomas Parent on that one. Robert, Eva, Walter. Absolutely amazing. I see some tombstones that say Lynch on them. Riddle, Williams family it must be. David Riddle Williams. Eleanor Williams. So pretty safe bet to say that this monument belongs to the Williams family, and in fact, it does. Obelisk keeps going and going. There, it ends there. That is tall. That is about 30 feet tall. Absolutely amazing. Very tall obelisk. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. It's one of those cemeteries where it's just monument after monument, mausoleum after mausoleum. It's almost endless. It just kind of keeps going and going. And it's one of those that at some point I just have to be like, all right, I have to stop. I have to, I can't be in here all day. I actually do have some travel to do as I'm traveling today. And yeah, it's just wonderful, wonderful old cemetery. So thank you once again for joining me and coming along on this walk. And until next time, keep exploring.